Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man,
he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make them.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and
Get
that's
that out
going
of
to
there.
be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pass rush,
Jesus.
gets there, gets home, gets him down
Wish
at
he's
the
doing
23.
animals here.
The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw in so many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The RPO, it's complete. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice pass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta keep moving there. My bad.
10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to fire. Throwing right.
Oh.
And a confident throw and catch in there.
Is that Cockerton?
At the 13.
Oh, savage. Nice catch.
It is so difficult to play man coverage nowadays.
Dare
with
I
all the
win?
space and spread and speed on the field. One false step, and they make you pay just like they did right there.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts.
Oh, whammy. Lobster. Pinch.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Fielded in the end zone, it's O'Grady. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. caught. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Offense in a split backfield.
Guys, it's coming for you.
Off the play fake.
Oh god, I like overran.
Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw. It's so important for quarterbacks
Really
to be
hope we
able to
got that on
find the
tape.
rhythm, comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
Oh my god,
And
this
the
is just murder.
defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
They won't do that. Kill him.
He's got his man. It's a fumble.
Oh yeah,
Grabs a football.
big fella.
There he goes.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They'll go back to work on offense. Quick release by the QB. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Second down coming up. They go to the ground. Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense threatening close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Ball 10 oil is not going to catch
Looking
it.
to
Let's
throw
change
on
that.
first down. Bringing the heat.
Yep, that was
Oh,
bad.
man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to
got him.
Steps into the end zone. Great touchdown.
Lobster.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Here's the handoff. Hard running. And another broken tackle. They stop him just a leak or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Oh, nice
A little
play.
screen to the running back.
God,
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. West Virginia. Wants to throw on first down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I know the ball is incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep...
And
He's
the
dead.
rush will get to
He's
him
gonna
at
die
the
today.
25.
He's like Carter to my mom.
What a great Great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Oh, yeah. Get going. Get going. Oh, you're not.
Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
I caught him. It was his day. Look at that.
He wastes no time. He comes out throwing. They'll run the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire.
Nope, that
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Baltimore.
Snagged on the air. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Offense in an empty set. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got his man. Makes the grab. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He leaves it with his back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
On third down, he drops to throw.
That was really bad.
That pass is incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in the back pocket.
It's good. They'll push
the great
their lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a three-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds it back in the middle. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Winning.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Not much duo.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of down.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football in these 3rd down situations and feel confident they're going to continue to move the sticks.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places. And you can throw him the football, but the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going now.
Quick release on the RPO. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll move the wide receiver.
That's not too good.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might as well give it to him again. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. From the gun. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, yes. Done it!
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
West Virginia.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's O'Grady. Still running at the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down.
Yep.
Fires to the tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
That's what's so
40%.
scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Finds his big tight end.
Yep.
Touchdown Mountaineers. A great catch and run for 6.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Quick completion on the out. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
He hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break.
This quarterback right now is
Great Timitrolis.
doing a nice job
Daddy kick.
He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way right now.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
This matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Gets the back moving. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Across the 40, and he's out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. from the gun, the ground game. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up, pound strong, pound strong. Second half, great job. You're going to move your defense and shift to try to account for that? Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Fires to the middle.
Yep, that was terrible. That was terrible.
13th time he's done that this year.
Really
He
done.
managed a few
Good
yards
for him
on
this
that
game.
return, but the bigger
Creating a
play was
game.
the fact that they forced the turnover. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
I don't have an anti-Tim Pasta, but...
Trying play action.
Oh, they're doing a 3-toed Tim Packer. Oh, daddy. The American 3-toed Tim
If every
Packer.
journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. He's going to throw deep
Oh, dear.
right side.
I know what Tim did last summer.
And that ball
Did
is
he get
falling in inside the 35.
Wow.
And the Mountaineers hurry up.
I know what Tim did. That was not a good defense.
Because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down.
I
Now
swear
here's
to
the
God,
offense back
I
up
don't
at the
know
line
how
of
to play
scrimmage
this
again,
perfectly.
going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
How? What?
Just
What?
flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll try it again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Damn it. I was concentrating on too many things. God damn it.
Touchdown, Mountaineers!
So many things went wrong in the last 5 minutes.
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah,
Wow.
blah, blah, blah. Sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late. At least you got the party started.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, no.
Breaks into the open.
Go. Baltimore Orioles.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Tim
The
Moore.
defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. A little release to the back.
There we go.
Makes the easy
You
catch and weaves
left
his
though.
way
Thank
into
you.
the end zone for a touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable because right now It's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Breaks the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive, he can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Got distracted telling
Use the play
over
fake
my
now to
Tim's.
throw.
Oh, son of a bitch. Well, this defensive effort has gone downhill.
West Virginia.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Sets up the screen.
Apparently we're not blocking anymore.
Looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23.
Guys, who are you blocking 68?
Not to lose yardage on that
Christ.
play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now
Terrible play.
dealing with 4th down.
All the way around in my heart.
They bring the
All
punter
3 plays.
onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt
Jesus.
team tonight. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job.
There we go.
Defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, and rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where
Looking deep down the
Alright,
right
let's
side.
swat this son of a bitch ball. Thank you.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to
Job, I
move
know
the
it's
chains.
a-
They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot
Drive it
of
down my
work.
throat,
4th
too,
time
guys.
he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive from the 42.
Yeah.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Yeah, that was a disaster.
Down he goes at the 33. The
Ugh.
number one job is to protect your
Tried
quarterback, and
pull
they weren't
together.
able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down.
There's a lot of countering. Jesus.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 6th play of the drive coming up. 3rd down play from the gun. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is
Hi, babe.
exactly what this defense needed. They
Good, how are
needed
you
to
doing?
swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Finds him out of the backfield. And the defense able
Are you guys
to
almost
drag
ready?
it down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Sack?
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Daddy.
He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through.
There we go.
And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. From the gun. Give on the inside. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's O'Grady. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today.
What the hell just
Pretty good day for young man.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he added the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Now this offense is back on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Past the sticks and still on his feet. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football like it make.
And into the end zone. Touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. 1st down, West Virginia. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Lawson.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You've got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least to get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And the quarterback takes a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is...
What are we watching tonight, babe? Yeah. Wait, when am I choosing again? Oh, we skipped my turn. Skip my turn. A little.